I could say that 2023, there was a lot of beautiful, good things that happened. And I also could say there was a lot of things that I didn't expect. Um, Definitely a learning experience, but nonetheless, I'm grateful for the challenges, the experiences, the unexpected things that I didn't know was going to happen. I'm grateful for all of it. So here are 6 things that 2023 taught me for 2024. Let's dive in. Where I want to start is with you. You got to put you first. Growing up in certain communities, certain cultures, we're taught to be strong. It'll figure itself out, or you got it. A person like me, I'm all for that. But what I've realized and I've seen throughout this process of life is that some people are just simply not as strong as others. And that's okay. Because once you see and notice your capabilities and your weaknesses, that's when the process starts. You have to learn and attack the steps after you notice those things about yourself. And those steps are what I mean by putting you first. You've never done it, but trying to go to the gym, working out at home, journaling, maybe in the morning, maybe at night. No one in your family has done it, but trying therapy to see what it feels like. See if you could open up. See if you could feel just a little bit more. Getting a mentor, finding a tutor, learning about different things, taking that solo trip just to get away from reality for a little bit. Just getting your repetition in on being the best version of yourself or trying to become the best version of yourself. But you got to remember, in life, we are in different seasons of our lives at points. So you have to be okay where you are and understand that the steps may be different when you're 23 than when you're 25. Because life may look so much different than where it was at one point. It's okay to be different. It is okay to be different. And in life, it's okay to not be okay. We all have our ups, and you better believe we all have our downs. But our processes may just be a little different, and that's fine. Because you have to put you first. My second reason is have a plan and stick to it until further notice. And I want to put in bold until further notice because life happens. We have a plan and we need to stick to it until we need to adjust it. Sometimes we adjust too soon or sometimes we adjust too late. Life is unpredictable more than not. But we just have to know when to adjust and when not to adjust. With life, we adjust because of how things are. Oh, I'm gonna just do this instead. When that could be a reason for showing how strong you really are in that department of where you are in life. And sometimes we're just so caught up in a routine that it's just second nature and we're just so used to it. And it's so simple and easy that we forget that in order to grow, we have to adjust. So make sure you have a plan. Make a plan. Have the plan. Stick to the plan. But until further notice. My third reason is sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And I know that feeling is annoying, frustrating, bothersome. But sometimes that's just the case. And I know for myself, it gets hard to even realize that. Like, okay, how long do I gotta do this for? You keep track of the time. The frustration can reflect itself on things that is not even the reason why. But once you have this perspective of, this is where I'm at, I'm gonna be where my feet are, I'm gonna stick it through. But in that process, I'm gonna keep winning the day. If I don't wanna work the job that I'm at, I'm gonna keep showing up because I have priorities, I have responsibilities. But I'm also gonna apply for more jobs, find more opportunities, do different things that make me happy, do different things that I can have good energy for, and not build the frustration, build the madness, build the anxiety, build the stress, build all these things that I'm trying to go against in life. But pursue different things, pursue new opportunities, seek new opportunities, prepare for new opportunities, and just understand that this is a for now moment. It's not a forever moment. And the last point helps me with my next point, and that is to keep dreaming, but don't have any expectations, because life can't happen for me. And because life happens, if you have these certain expectations that I'm gonna do it like this, my way, and it's gonna work, your car break down or you get sick, those 7 consecutive days that you needed to put the extra work in, you still can, but you won't reach the deadline like you had in your head. And now you feel defeated. Don't stop having goals. Don't stop having aspirations and desires. But remember where you are. You'll dream and you'll think it just happens. But life has a way of just working where you have to go through different processes that you never even imagined of going through. It's like having a dream of, I want a mansion when I grow up. And I'm going to get it by 26 years old. But sometimes you got to get that 2 to 3, bedroom apartment in order to get that nicer apartment, in order to get that condo, in order to get that house, in order to get that bigger house, in order to get that mansion. Life is a process. It's a process. And when you have this expectation of, I'm going to do it this way and it's going to work. But I want you to keep dreaming, because that should be the motivation. Okay. I got my first apartment. I don't know. It's not what I imagined, but I'm going to live it like I had that mansion. I'm going to be grateful for what I have, because I don't want to not show my gratitude for the small wins that I am accomplishing. Number 5 is, don't ever stop being a student of life the more that you grow. You can kind of get distracted by reaching a goal and forget what it took, the time, the patience, the sacrifices that you've had to go through in order to get somewhere. And you kind of have this chip on your shoulder like, I got it all figured out. I know what to do. After a while, that's it. And you sit and you think like, this can't be all that there is to life. You realize that you do want more, and you do have to learn more, and you do have to be a student, again, just at a different level. You always want to be a student. Some may know more than others. Some may just be more seasoned, have more wisdom. But the more you increase, the more you better yourself in life, the more you'll just have to learn. Because now you've accomplished level 3. Now at level 3, you have to learn something in order to get to level 4, and so on and so forth. Even when you feel like you know it all, there's always something that you can find out. And my last and final reason, it's simple, but sometimes it's so hard to do. Honestly, more than not, keep God close. Keep God close. If there's anybody that should be close to you, it's God. Because none of this breath that we breathe, air, oxygen, water, money, clothes, crib, making videos, the little things that we forget about, and then the big things that we accomplish, none of it is possible without God. It's just, it can't be. You know what I'm saying? There's no possible way that the things that we accomplish and the things that we go through is because of just us. There's no way. I can't even wrap my head around that. I know the difficulties, the problems, and the things that I want is not just because of me. God has put me, or putting us, through certain seasons of our life to see what we can handle, to see if we could count on Him, even when things look ugly, even when things is not pretty like they always were. And then when we do reach our goals, you still gonna remember me? Remember, I'm God, remember? Are you still gonna do what I need you to do for me and for yourself when you accomplish these things? And that's why I say, don't forget to be a student of life. It shows the gratitude, it shows the humbleness. You're willing to grow in different areas of your life. and willing to be okay with if I'm 10 steps back than the crowd. I'm still willing to just learn. 2023 was definitely a year of realization and learning. We're about 5 days into 2024, and I can say I want to do more documenting, journaling, taking time, and continuing to just grow within myself and within my core, and not only just be an individual, but be a team player and bounce off of others that I love, I enjoy being around, and not be in competition with the people that you love, and continue to just be me and just grow and have fun with it. And one more tip, don't help yourself do things that you know you're not supposed to do. I haven't said this in a long time, but I feel like because it's a new year, I should start saying it again. Welcome to the channel where we don't always do it, but when I do, but when you do, but when we do it big. And yeah.